Sky Prophet, man. Back with another quick video. You can't see the screen, man. It's late. Just a little nightcap for you, man. Something to think about. When you wake up in the morning, them day-to-day routine, how you think, just think about all kind of shit. I wonder about this, I wonder about that. What's she doing? What he doing? I wonder why they did this shit. Man, why all that shit like that? That's old energy. You gotta understand that, leave that shit alone. Like, you gotta really start to reprogram the way you think. The way you think. Cause there's certain shit you got stored in there that don't be wanting to go nowhere. Nigga can't bring you to Popeye, you like KFC. Like that type of shit. You know, that's their uniqueness. But that's how you get where you going. You just gotta be aware when prophets say moment and change, nothing the same. You shouldn't be viewing nothing the same. You shouldn't be viewing it the same, seeing it the same, feeling it the same, or playing that shit the same. If you doing that, that's old energy. That mean all the pain you went through, all the confusion, all the, it was good in there. Like when you hear Prophet talk about these times, I don't want you to think, I'm not taking the good. I'm just pointing it out because the darkness outweighed our good. Like niggas say you had more happy times than bad times. But like, what's happy times? Cause like we just coming to wake up. So in actuality, we don't even fucking know how we was thinking. So was a good time really a fucking good time? Like a good time. You don't wake up in the morning with your head hurting, hangover and shit. That's not a good time, my nigga. That's overdoing it. It ain't that you couldn't go do what you do, but that's overdoing it, my nigga. That's your body saying, nigga, goddamn. But our perception is, nigga, we let it, nigga, we all on the same train, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you could track a nigga. You could peep that. We all was the same, bro. Same fucking thing, bro. It don't matter if you rode the train or not, or you thought it, nigga. You train yourself every day. Whenever you cut this video off, you gonna do something, nigga. In the next hour, you gonna do something, nigga. You do it every day. You do that shit every day, nigga. You train yourself. We train ourselves. And listen to Prophet good, man. That beat your shit up. If you hear the truth, that take offense to that shit, like this new energy. Like, nigga, you defensive, nigga. Look, bitch, you wrong, nigga. Handle your business. Handle your business, chick, nigga. I ain't coming at you wrong. But, like, it's enough of that shit, man. We gotta handle our business, man. Like, how we gonna change shit? Nigga got the yard full of shit. Nigga had 3 screws to finish putting on. Nigga still ain't do it. It's 2 years. Nigga done pile up some more shit. That's how our mind work. It's steady ticking. That's why you gotta control these thoughts, man. Don't wonder all day about other shit. Like, really put your shit in order. Get your piece of paper, man. Look, this how I wanna live. This how I wanna be. This what I want. Speak that shit to existence. Like, train yourself, man. That's how you get on track. Other than that, man, that train you on, you don't know where that track gonna take you. Like, you gotta understand the power that you hold. You gotta understand that shit ain't blood. They told you that shit was blood. It's blood. It's DEA. It's DNA. That's etheric acid running through you. Like, that's real miracle shit running through you. Like, that shit can't even be explained. Like, that shit is in tune with the ground that you could see. Like, it's things you don't understand. Like, why them people buying plasma? Like, you gotta understand that you gotta go deeper of what's going on. Like, you got literally, like, you got black people that's gonna sell their plasma. Like, there's anybody sell that, you giving your power away. Like, you gotta understand that you're not in a body like them people told you, man. Like, you are in, like, you intelligent. You intelligent form, man. Listen, man, you a god or a goddess, whoever listening. You not taking on no bullshit ass car. Like, Bill Gates not riding in no fucking Pinto. Like, you gotta understand the concept of how you think already. You just can't think of yourself being that great. But Bill Gates ain't getting in that motherfucking Pinto, but you gonna ride in that motherfucking pass by Bill Gates. Like, perception is everything for us. We come from a lack mentality. We come from not getting that bike for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga want the Superman bike for Christmas, but it get to a point like nigga shit messed up. Like nigga, you get the bike and it got a note say super on that motherfucker. If you don't feel like a man, that shit don't go together for you. You know, like we just to say, you know, we don't get what we want. You know, like some do, and that's the thing about life. The people that listening that didn't get what you want, you watch other motherfuckers get what they want. You know what I mean? So you look at them different, but you don't understand that it's times they done got shit and then they couldn't get it. It just so happened you had it like that. They got to see that. It worked like that. Like that's how we grow and understand. Like we can resonate. Like you resonate with so much that you don't admit to. Is a lot of shit you see like, damn, that's fucked up. Damn, that shit cool. But like you don't voice it. You know, you just think it. You know, but like, nigga, I'm gonna build a house. If I don't wake up and do nothing, buy no net, and I'm just building a house in my fucking head, you know? Like we gotta get out of the old shit. You gotta understand we come from lack. We have the opportunity for more. How you get there? You gotta move from one place to the other. It's not literally walking and all this shit here, man. It's the way you think. It's the way you think. Your thoughts create everything, bro. What you think about and how you go about that, that's what you putting out. That's what you putting out. You sit there, think about the girl all day. You sit there, think about the boy all day. You worry about the bill all day. Like you worrying about this shit all day. That's where your energy go all day. Where your energy go? You even know that much? Where your energy go? You know what I mean? Because as far as you know, you just thinking. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That shit'll drain you, man. Like that shit'll drain you. You know, like energy, that shit is addictive. It's addictive. You know, like they say, they call it a rush, but like it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You know, like think about this. Think about a person that's been addicted to a certain drug forever. And all of a sudden that one day, I'm talking about fuck all the other days, that nigga lie, I don't believe he gon' that one fucking day, that shit happened, that nigga step into the power, she step into her power and leave that shit alone. Make a change, be an example. Like how you think that shit happened? It's energy. It could have been happened. That individual never had the confidence within themselves to believe that they can do it. But once that belief, not that talk, that shit, that belief is a core belief. You know, I'm gonna be an example, and so everybody else could feel comfortable. A lot of times you done told people shit, you ain't believe that shit. Even if you made it sound good, you ain't believe it. About yourself, about the other shit, it don't matter. That's what we do. Conversation rule a nation. That's how we all been fucked up. Talking the wrong shit, understanding the wrong way. Like this a plus, man. This is a plus. If you understand what a plus is, not a cross is a plus. That means one go what? Down and one go the other way. You know what I'm saying? But that shit together, that differentness that come together should add up. That's why opposites attract and all this shit here you hear. That's a real thing, man. There's a lot of shit that's a real thing you need to peep game on. Cause we ain't been living around no real shit. And I ain't gonna like real people, none of that. And it ain't got nothing to do with individuals. It ain't got nothing to do with you or me. It's the way we trained ourselves through the info. All you got is what you know. The information you got to go by. That's it. Our information been fucked up. Take advantage of that shit. You know you been through struggles, confused, all that shit ain't work. You all this bullshit, man. Think about this, man. Look how lost our connection been. Think about a person that go to confession, bro. Go to confession, tell everything. Feel sorry, down on themselves and everything. The person in the box. Don't matter if he do shit wrong or nothing, but he can't help you. He can't help you. He can give you words of encouragement. Don't feel bad. But you feeling bad because you done spilled the whole, you ain't got no choice, the energy you're putting out. But the only reason you going to him is because you don't feel a connection. You're not going to admit it, but you don't feel no connection. You feel like that man at the confession, he got the connection, so you go see him. That's how fucked up we was. He not no different than you. We all got the connection. You got the connection right now while you're listening. Right now. Like you can talk to spirit right now while the video on, while you're listening. Like that's who you are. Like you got to understand that the things that you see that amazes you all come from thought. It all comes from humans. We the creators. We are the creators. And I told you, you will never see God on this earth unless you understanding that you're going to see it through an individual. You're going to see them attributes through individuals. You got individuals, they don't have kids. They just help kids. They don't understand why. They just adopt kids. They just feed the homeless. They just do what they came to do and don't even trip or talk about that shit. That's something they like to do. People don't understand it, and the dark energy will tell them, like, why are you helping them? They don't help yourself. Like, that's dark energy. That's thinking, but that's thinking with logic of the world. It's not thinking with your higher self. Because if you're thinking with your higher self, whatever you talk stupid and down on, talk that shit about yourself. Put it together with yourself and see if that shit is real. If it don't add up for you, if it don't make sense and resonate with you, don't throw that shit out there for nobody else. Don't feel like that. You have to get it right, because that's our beliefs. What you believe is everything. There's a lot of shit that you believe. This message here gonna fucking change some of your beliefs. It's gonna make you think. If it's gonna change something, I don't know. I know it's gonna make you think, because that's what I came to do. I understand that clear as day. You gotta figure out who you are. You gotta figure out when shit resonate is real. You remember, like, it's been, how many of y'all, it's been days you gonna go somewhere, but they tell you, like, man, don't go, man. You ain't gonna do shit. Y'all just gonna fuck all. You wasting your time, you whatever. Might get in trouble. Still went, but really understood that shit before you went. You know what I'm saying? Like, going against yourself. When yourself resonate with that shit, it's we don't look at it like that. We look at it like a person telling us what to do. Nah, man, that spirit giving your ignorant ass, your selfish ass, your controlling ass, your naive ass, however it go, direction. But our ego be our powerness, bro. Like, we rather make a person think mighty of us before we think mighty of ourselves. Think of how stupid that is. I'm gonna put a front on, then I'm gonna get home and look in the mirror and like, man, you know who you are. You know you ain't like that. You know you like that. Whoever listening. Whatever you really ain't like, change that shit. Like, examine yourself, observe yourself. If you observe your moments, then you can understand how you feel about things. Right now, I'm in this moment making this video. In this moment, the way I feel is a little pain, because I wish we all be better. But I only feel pain is because I come from that shit. I know how whoever listening, I know how you feel. It's the resignations we got to stop putting off. Remember, man, we talk that shit and we strive for first place, but it start with today. Fuck first. It start with today. And that's our connection. That's your connection at all times. On the spot, in your moment. You in real time. Like, spirit don't leave. When you sleeping, that energy is hovering. Like creation, like you got shit in play, man. You got shit in play for you. So what you thinking and what you talk about, that's your future energies you putting out. Like, that's what you creating. Like, that's what you are doing. That's the timing you putting in for yourself. How we keep fucking over people, and shit come back. Might not come back the same ways, but it hurt. Just like we hurt us, that's what it is. Same with the good, but you gotta be grown and mature and understand which one you rather. See, we know what we rather. We know what we rather. We don't know how to make ourselves. And the confusion is, you don't listen to your higher self. You don't listen to your higher self. Your worldly self think you know every fucking thing. You think you got it right. I did it this way. I twisted left. I'm going to twist it right this time. You got it right. Nobody can convince you. It ain't no twist to it though, but you just got it in your head that is you got, you have to undo everything you learn, man. Open-minded is open-minded. Like that mean where you used to go and that you used to get information, that's not how it's coming. It ain't coming like that. And you don't know how it's coming, just know it's coming. Be open to receive. Know you worthy to get that. Like you a God on this earth, locked in that vessel, struggling to understand that you son yourself here and you trying to guide yourself to that better you on this earth so people can see it and we could all change. Like, but if you walking down the road and something resonate with you just out the blue, you just looking at a can or something, how that shit resonate with you? How you could put all that together for yourself? It's because it's your higher self. It's literally it's you. It's you, but you just been taught just one body, one soul. That shit is not so, bro. That shit is not so. Every life you live, listen to me, man. You have no idea how big a fucking soul is, man. Every lifetime you've lived, bro, you always came with a piece of your soul and left a piece of your soul on the other side of the veil. You had a piece of your soul with everybody that loved you and you loved. Every time, bro. Just think about how big your fucking soul is, man. That's why you can relate. That's why you can look at TV. You don't even know them people. That shit'll make you cry. Man, you have no idea, man. You have no idea how big you are. Like you have to get into that understanding of the power that you hold and why you thinking different. Like shit that used to, like, man, that shit didn't matter. That shit, like, it over matters now. Like it over matters. That's because the whole time we always knew everything that's solid, that shit is matter. But we never got that concept of matter. We always say shit didn't matter because we was selfish, ego. Man, every fucking thing matter, man, because everything got life. When you understand that, you appreciate life, even if yours is bad, man. Even if yours is bad. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from, watch your surroundings, man. Watch what you take in your head, watch what you give out your mouth, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. The shit I give out my mouth, man, is spirit. But I got to train myself to understand that when I hit this button, my ego, my me, got to step aside and I got to let spirit talk. You got to understand how to step aside and let spirit talk to you. Because what's happening is you got your worldly self listening to shadow and ego. And y'all, you think you figuring shit out. And you in that fucking paper bag. That's why this resonates with you. This shit really resonates with you. Because your higher self plucking you in your fucking forehead. Hey, bro. Bingo. So take heed, bro. Give somebody some words of encouragement. Help somebody, man. Wise words from prophet, bro, on the spot. If you look up at the star and you can see it shine, you can shine. If the moon's still out when you wake up, you bigger than you think you are. I want you to think about that. Because a lot of shit you've been told ain't so. That star is a place. That moon is a face. Remember, energy. Everything is energy, bro. Everything is energy. That's why you're protecting yours. You understand it? The words you say carry energy. The way you feel carries energy. The way you be toward people, that's energy you bringing. The way you accept things toward you, that's energy you accepting. This shit is all energy, man. That's why the average individual be confused, and it's not that the individual confused. The individual energy not balanced. They not situated with self. You know, it's we just scrambling here and there. You know, like we got the list made, but when we get to the store, we too late to go back to the car, so we just try to figure it out, running from aisle to aisle. But we had this shit all in order before. That's your chakras being aligned, man. Till next time, bro. Look, promise, man. Love everybody, bro. From Lima, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.